All right, greetings. Hotep, Aguava. I'm trying to tame my locks, but my locks have been flying. They've been flying for the last few days. Kind of many of them doing their own thing. And we really are not listening to this. It's on, but I'm not watching. Trump is going to play. The Mep soon. This is a continuation of my earlier quote-unquote rant on Blog Talk Radio, coming to you live and in person from the recovery room of Racism Non-Anonymous. Because there is sort of still so much more that I wanted to say, intended to say, and working to say. Of course, now I had 30 minutes for Blog Talk Radio because I'm not paying anymore. And I'm not paying for several reasons. One, I can't afford to. Two, it was not cost effective in terms of listenership. And that's about all for now. In the recovery room, the music supports the telling of the story. The telling of the story is important when people have experienced trauma and traumatic stress. I believe I was saying during the earlier broadcast that I may have diverted off of that course. But of course, when a group of people experience a major catastrophe, like Katrina, an earthquake, the tsunamis and shit like that, the members of the people who experience that shit, whether they actually experience and or the people who watch, do well when they are able to come together and work together to clean shit up and fix shit up. And you get help from the people who witnessed it because they experienced part of the tragedy too. The same thing needs to happen for African descendants, given the level of trauma and traumatic stress and acts of injustice that we experience on a daily fucking basis. And it gets really, really hard for me when it's getting harder for me to be patient with my people. That's what's happening. It's getting really difficult. I'm running out of fucking patience. That's what's happening. Because shit just keep happening. And people keep doing wacky ass fucking bullshit. And those people are not just them evil motherfucker crackers, but us black people keep doing some pretty wacky shit. Behaviors. The behaviors are jacked. And that shit is going on. Corruption. And who? Color prejudice. I hope that he's being recorded along with me and that you heard what he was saying, because it certainly expresses the things that I'm thinking that are triggering, that triggers the sheer rage that you may be picking up. And it's about the behaviors that we engage in. And it's just, it's sad. It hurts. I want it to stop. I work to make it stop. Yet I can't do it by myself. And then people had the nerve to sort of tell you that shit as they walk away from you and say, but that's not my thing. And I can appreciate that it's not their thing. What gets challenging for me is that I'm still fucking here by myself and there don't seem to be nobody else's thing right now. And my fucking family, yeah, you right, but I ain't doing it. And then, one thing that hurts, is also happening, again, as I listen and take in and witness, I'm not a fucking monkey. I see, I hear, and goddamn it, I want to talk about evil. And that is my issue there, Now that it's said that remembering and telling the fucking truth about terrible events is, lays the foundation for healing. So, here I is. I came on the cam, in terms of behaviors of fucking black people that really get me pissed. Destiny and the folks over there at Destiny.com. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep, this is kind of where my energy is, so this is where the spirit said boom. And since I did my first blog talk today, and that was the first time in maybe a month, it's like, okay, spirit gave me where I'm gonna do, because every day at 2 o'clock, we're gonna have our fucking daily rant, because that's the surface shit. But I'm gonna teach you some more about that in a minute. Right now, I'm gonna just put that out there for now. Yeah, Destiny and the members at Destiny, many of the members at Destiny and they bullshit fucking behaviors triggered this shit. It was one of the pieces of the straw that, quote unquote, or the key that opened this fucking Pandora'S box of shit that's getting ready to come up out of here in the recovery room of Racist and Non-Anonymous. Till next time, you've been listening to another episode of Abana's World with me, since Abana, the traumatized traumatologist.